So you know what's pissing me off is these dirty ass motherfuckers are still trying to claim me as that, and they still wolfing and using me as the middleman to get there. Nigga, I don't know you. I ain't from your hood. I didn't raise your punk ass, nigga. You know you mean shit to me. Don't speak on me. Manifest the destiny of your own people. Get the fuck off of me. Hey, when we gonna hit genealogy? You ain't gonna hit the genealogy. You can't be like, I'm related to your dumb ass and shit. Cause like I said, I don't run that and y'all changed it cause it ain't gonna ever be the same. Hey, I also want that 332 survivors from the armed forces since different law and names change. And whatever y'all were planning on doing with the reserve that y'all doing with the system now. I wonder why them punk ass motherfuckers never had my back, but keep on claiming like they did. This is like watching a march in Arizona, and they're saying, "We don't want you here." Then 15 minutes later, they have to disperse, and they're saying, "Hey, baby, we need you." Hey, what state y'all from? Hey, fuck you, dumb bitch. Get the fuck out of my business. What's up, Crab? You's a motherfucking buster ass bastard that was adopted by somebody. Tell me I'm lying. Hey, 1980s Cali. Cuz and Deloach. Hey, 1980s undercover cops. Cuz and Deloach. Hey, what's the trick? How the fuck is happening? And who are you and what's your name? The Tomb. Oh, it's the faggot. What's happening, old faggot? How did you like turn into a girl? Hey, I would like his retirement and his pension since the reserve wasn't going to pay for it. All their shit. And they only as strong as whoever they backed up, right? They never backed me up and they clown. You ain't strong. Motherfucking immigrants seen that. It's you we pick. You peep all that swagger. I don't have it. That means, hey, this ain't your 2 cents. No, no, no. But after we die, hey, we send them to you. Talk about inheritance. It was like, hey, nigga, you back them up. You ain't got none if there was. Hey, faggot, what you doing? Hey, didn't I tell you when it was the burgundy that this ain't blood because y'all's faggots? Hey, what's the mandatory gay shit you got to do? The booty? For what, the pen? Didn't I tell you the story about jobs, money, and computers? Zeniths. In the pen? And the undercovers telling they partner before they see the kid, hey, this is what I want the next person to do when they walk in, so I'm gonna start doing it. Well, basically, you know what's up and shit, because them is the old people who took advantage of a child and said that this kid with this shit is gonna help us out, but we ain't gonna help this kid out, nothing. And now he's grown. Hey, guess who got to get in? Younger ones. We ain't ever broke the law. We retiring. I was like, hey, if the reserve system is stating that, you don't deserve that retirement because your ass is threatening me for the reserve money. Came out here, spent your money on brothels and gambling, then said, hey, if you touch the reserve money, that's ours. We'll kill you. Did my own thing. Y'all steady, hey, yeah. It was like, hey, we got different laws. We're going to use your name and switch your name. We don't want you here, but that's our business, our privacy. It's a game. Hip hop site. ISIS. And why would they be mad? Hey, Gray Skies, 81. Former presidents in the sky. Al Qaeda gang. The Eye. Hey, 9/11. This is what happened when you let foreign people purchase shit. They'll walk through, hey, you could leave, you could leave, you could leave. And then demolition. Who got asked to cover it up? Hey, there goes the planes. Hey, who had it and tried to say we have reason to believe that this is happening? Probably that foreign woman standing there. Right, hear whatever I say now, at least this, hey, you know how we feel about you. Look at what we gonna do to your kids. Now, look at to the quote unquote supposed to be. Uh, whatever you want to do to me or whatever, guess what you ain't nothing but some chattel or cattle. Hey, he was a hoe to set up somebody. Hey, he was just a fucking piece of work to do. Going right ahead so he could get his ass whooped. Hey, hey, bye. Hey, you brought us together. Hey. You know, this is like finding some nasty people, getting their kid and raising them Christian, like what you really actually think Christian is, and they find out. Where's the devil at, huh? Where's the devil? He's underground. He's supposed to be in your heart. He's supposed to be in your heart, baby. What did you do? Probate. Then this big dude that supposedly died, and they put there as the whatchamacallit, go down by the records like, damn, and they looking at me and they looking at the other person. It was like, we're gonna switch this around, huh? Then I'm looking at the female crossed around you exact same way, huh? I don't get that shit. And those rights remain mine, right? And treason to the people who allowed the Canadians and everybody else from another country to pop up, right? Exo facto. Hey, let me see. You mean the one with the royal symbols that basically said, hey, you're going to commit treason on your own country, on your own people, for our glorification, and y'all cool with it. Ugh. Jag, and I want that money, no reserve system to them. Like, so none of they asses there. Hood. Retired hood, hey. Hey, it's a federal crime to be in a criminal organization working in government type. And what is that? Bank, police, FBI, DES, anything, right? Rose, government contractor. Hey, 10 million, 1980, Deer Valley, 7th Street. More than 10 million. Then what the fuck is a loan? Embezzled. Hey, let's see. 1980. The Jersey Mansion just recently burnt down 2018. It happened in 1980, in the 80s. The whole everything, the whole insurance, it ain't gonna be paid out to 2005. The whole burn down. But yet 2018, Jersey Mansion just burnt down recently in 2018. Not 1980s. When Trump for 2016 was on shit. Like GTA 4 inside the little nigga's house. Does that sound like Nico? Hold on, you did this yourself. It's through your eyes. Hey, what's up? We're Canadian. We don't have a right to do this shit there. Sedition and all that shit. You lost your endorsement. We're white. I didn't use my endorsements. Hey, 17. Somebody got robbed. Hey, CNN making up the CNN. Ow. Hey, frontal lobes. Hey, dude, why you so buff and look like white lightning? Buff, not black buff. Circly and shit. Oh, not the horse, man! That's definitely CG. They put that there. Ah! Hey, what's ugly and what's not? Hey, yo, I'm gonna be blatant. Hey, you black, you a spick. Take your spick ass back. Where the fuck you from? We don't owe you shit. Constitutionally. Hey, we. Hey, who's paying mercenary? Oh, that's that bitch ass nigga that look like Jay that's over here talking about some old, hey, what's up? We is Ethiopian. But yeah, there's a black and white picture. Hey, the white people called the Moorish people to kill off them Ethiopians. Hello, President, hey, use the North American, right? And your other partners ain't. Hey, is they yelling North America? Mercenary? Treason on your ass and your group. Y'all people. Don't tell me. Foreign boss, you got orders to do it. Hey, officer, I heard in the mixtape, officer, and it pauses. I heard since juvenile, you blowing my cover. Hey, the booty. Remember that? Hey, I want to go to the university. Hey, I want to go to the penitentiary. So who is we together and who is you against me? I ain't gotta come to your aid. Hey, we went through this years ago. Spruce Moose and a Goose. Well, you know, the crazy shit is when I was in Canada, I sort of got to read. Oh, shit. You know that those two, along with the Ecuadorian cat that's on the TV show, they are from Canada who came to the U.S. and infiltrated the FBI. And then some special thing, the two of the other brothers got to go back to Canada. True? How do you know? You's younger than me, black guy. Hey, I need you to go do some exercise so we can hear his voice. And don't tell me you can't feel your muscles. Ain't got nothing for y'all. You seem to be backing the people that ain't got my back. So we ain't people and you can mind your business about me. Shut your fake ass up talking about me. Mind your fake ass business. And if there was, you ain't gonna get it. Period. Period. Hey, Pastor. From where? The Bronx? The ones that look like the dead spades. So I guess what the talk was, you was an infant with this long ass cock. You had a dick reduction. And since you were an infant under the age of 15 and 16 to have sex, and you had a reduction, it ain't been the same for you, period, since we were babies. Hey, you a female, you turn into a lesbian. I hope she sucks you up something good and just lay that motherfucker on your leg 24/7 since you ain't used to that shit. After a couple of years, you probably be trying to have some reduction going on. Hey, don't forget the video on X video either. Before the guy go in the hotel room. You ain't got my release. Just gonna leave his other son. Hey, what are we speaking on now? That's kind of crazy. It's like, hey, you don't know me. Don't speak on me. Hey, you sort of on the solo. I don't know how the fuck you remember us. Somebody must have reminded us day in, day out. We didn't help you, give a fuck about you, look out for you. Hey, we even changed some laws just to make sure it's proof. Then on top of that, hey, what's up? We claiming to be that and we ain't look out for you, had your back. No swagger, nothing. And this is our obligation. But hey, it's even worse. It's our obligation. We got badges. Who you gonna call? Hey, we got badges. Hey, they got agency badges. Who you gonna call? We undercover. He was trying to blow my cover. Maybe because you was doing some illegal shit. Told people if you call the FBI, they gonna get killed because since you a cop, if the FBI get involved, you get out of a check and you don't get no money. So when I was undercover doing dirt that you ain't supposed to, you'll be telling people no, calling the feds. I wonder what the feds is gonna say. Hey, no calling the cops. They might find out they got jurisdiction. That's even more messed up when it's like, man, I was a kid. I can't wait till I'm here. This is all I got to do to stay here. They just gave me a letter. I could retire any damn day. What you gonna do, sucker? But on paper, hey, just like a reversal, just like a court, hey, one plea, that's it. No contest, no nothing for investigation. No blood in your system, no nothing. You got no drugs in your system, you have no defense. There's no evidence that your door was wide open while you had an apartment. You did not call the police. They did not hang up on you and give you a busy signal. Hey, you did not leave from there and they, boop, boop, you missed your Hey, and missed every white and light-skinned person smoking weed freely outside. Just like you go and you see cops run, he's smoking weed. Then all of a sudden you go to the park and you find ripped baggies and it smells like doty and blunt roaches. It says 0. How the fuck do you know what I'm doing? Like the music video. This is harassment, of course. And then here up in Glendale, nope, your door wasn't open. Hey. Found a pink piece of paper about apartment, 6/23/2008. Ooh. Then I had to go to this court. They had another court date, July the 27th or the 25th, 2008. Had 2 court dates that day. I had one down Glendale on 52nd. And this place is considered to be a federal court. And once you pass that and you get down by the statue, there goes the court. And then there was one over there in Sun. Surprise, boom. No buses going out there, no way to get out there. And we go to this one over here on 52nd. We walk in, the Mexican lady is like, you missed your Kohei. Then all of a sudden we sit there and then this white judge, his name is Judge J, sitting up there with the thing. These Mexican people pop in and they start woofing all this shit. And I'm like, who the fuck are they? Then he writes up this piece of paper and he sends me, he says, go to this court. I call up the surprise court. Hey, I would like to reschedule. I got another court date. They say, sorry, we can't do that. Call up this court. Hey, I'd like to reschedule. I got a court an hour apart on the same day. Sorry, we can't do that. Something's fishy here. Hey, about a month or 2 later, the court disappears. Turns into some ambulance place. Then that disappears. Turns into some car lot. But the statue in the court down the way is still there. Cops still yelling that same bullshit. All the undercovers out here is yelling some bullshit. Hey, on the MLK 2006, hey, you hear the slander, child molester. Well, shit, from 2009 up, child molester, child molester, child molester. They made up some name. And for the whole couple of years, they were yelling, for this name, for this name, for this name. Had people over here looking out for people with the same name. All this shit. Next thing I know, I pick up the paper and I read it and find out the real names. And these names aren't American names. They are lowercase front names, capital last names. citizen of media. And then you start to get what a federal court is for, but this is more of a sovereign situation. What is it called? Home team advantage. And then we're over here at the Supreme Court, Superior Court. And I have a judge. This judge says, oh my God. Next thing you know, who do we have next? Somebody in the area from Daddy Daycare who took my piece of paper, from NAFA, all this shit, right? Hey, let's say now it's real, hey. No court order paperwork, no nothing. House arrest. Hey, I'm going through the gauntlet. Hey, this other white dude after boot camp, which they burnt my pictures. Hey, I'm gonna join. You know the words. Gets radiation. Oh, touch the door. Hey, say there's a law. Hey, we breaking it. Hey, I'm disrespecting the court. Fuck what the court said. I'ma act like you're my parole child. Minus the whole walking into your house without a cop present searching, threatening you violation because you ain't doing something that he says, you know. But this is not court ordered. Hey, I'm intimidating you about violation of non, sign this piece of paper. Since you signed this piece of paper, even though I just threatened you, if you don't sign it, I'm gonna violate your ass. Hey, I want you to do court. I want you to do counseling. I want you to do motherfucking UAs. I want you to pay for it. Cost me like $165. Plus on top of that, he had an intercom. He's also a marshal. And while he's going door to door to other people, he has the intercom and he's telling everybody my business. Then he walks over here and then he starts yelling to everybody my business. So I go ahead and go to suing. Drop it off to the court. This. Well, I had to go to counseling. Hey, guess what? Grew up on the street. I had a fucking sheet. No covering over the windows. Ice cold. Going through some abuse. Call the police. They pop up. You know, somebody could be hurt and you over here fucking around. Hey, years later, guess who happens to be one of the counselors? Hey, hypnosis. I want you to join the KFUC. Call it. Hey, you want me to join this? Out the blue, I find out I joined it. But then years later, I remember I created it. There I meet some man. He's a Canadian man. He's trying to go for a job at Kingman. And he told me his last job, he was a counselor. And what he did was give the people who didn't need medication the medication. And the people who did need medication, he wouldn't give them medication. It caused some cognitive dissonance. Well, some time passed and there was a riot out there. And you know, according to white people, he probably got the gig. But it was a guy dressed up as a girl, or a girl dressed up as a guy, because that's what I perceived from the gym. Right? And what a coincidence, same people over here, seeing the shit I go through, they were there. That's this, and this. Right? So somebody passes in my life. So I'm like, I'm tired of this shit. I don't even know why the fuck I'm there. None of this shit. Go to sue. And I put on there this hypnosis bullshit and all this other shit. They got it all sold up in the first place, right? So, I go, I send it in, boom. I want this, and this. And was denied. Hey, denial, boom. Rewrite this shit. And I guess after 60 days, nobody complied. Hey, you're now released off of probation. After 3 years, it was a $165 check. I remember it was like 2009. I called P. I'm like, hey, yeah, I'm at this motherfucking school in like 2006, September the 3rd. They yelling this shit. It's like, oh, well, nothing I can do about it all. Right? Then when I leave the school and I'm on the bus, the quote-unquote Mexican kids do it again. Then I go into a supermarket, the quote-unquote Mexican people do it again. Then I get home. They do it. Well, the problem was, and the reason I took the plea was let me see. So, go to jail, get bailed out, get put on house arrest. Can't leave more than 120 feet from your house. I'm on house arrest. Hey, I'm trying to call this person supposed to be my attorney. If you listen good on the MLK 2006 or by the 99, same person they say. Same shit he does. Next thing you know, he's over here. He gives me his card. Call. Blah. I didn't know nothing about the model penal codes, right? So basically, it's like June the 6th or the 9th. It's 2009. I give him a call, ask him, because they offered me a plea, and I dropped it. I was like, nah, fuck that. And then I'm waiting for 2 and 3. Then all of a sudden, hey, I give him a call on that day. I got to go see Juan or the man. And then I left him an email. Well, I get back. He doesn't call my phone. I don't see him other than court. And next thing you know, internet dies. There's no internet. No fucking internet. There's no way to get in there. And you go to the library, you go over this, people all up in your business and shit. Playing me by myself, right? No internet. Then after the pleas 2 and 3 died, internet pops back on. Bloop, bloop, bloop. This dude is over here by where we used to work at, right? At this telemarketing place. He was going to school for law. Hey, he just bumped out the blue. You're fired. You cussed me out. I got fired for 5 years. A couple people that missed the cops smoking blunts in the park. Tells me stories. Yeah. Man, I went up there, cussed out the boss, slapped her in the face, smoked a blunt, got fired, came back next week, got my job. Hey, I'm out there smoking weed every day. I get caught, I get fired, I come back next week, I got my job. I go back, you gotta wait 5 years. After 5 years, I get hired back. Now you got to be a blood or a crip to get a call, and my name ain't getting it. I'm getting a do not call list, right? I get threatened. Hey, blood, you're gonna have to do this, or we gonna have to send your ass on, but I'm getting hourly wages. What are you talking about? This hourly wages plus commission. Y'all, after 3 days, you ain't doing nothing. We're about to send you home. So I'm sitting there and I'm chilling, and I notice when the Bloods walk in, clap, clap, clap off the touch. When the Crips is the boss, hey, Crips, clap, clap, clap off the touch. Then all of a sudden, I'm like, okay, let me see. Oh, hey, what's up? Da, 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 da. Yo, this is Smurflo. Then I get a clap. Then it went to the close. Then I got to go home for 3 days. Because I didn't make any sales. This female showing titties. You know? And that shit. So I got to wait 5 years to get a job at this place, right? After the first time. But this must be a job to go, right? Ugh, everybody working, everybody getting it in. Uh-oh. That's the cop's son who almost got his father killed. Ugh. Here. Why didn't you get badass and go back and try to run shit? Here. Yeah, faked his death. Go figure. And then, so that shit happened. But it's weird, right? I'm chilling over here. Shit's going down, you know. It's like, bam, I'm sleeping. I'm finding out that my door is being open wide open while I'm sleeping. They having their way, because when I'm waking up, it sounds like my door closed. My door closed. Got sponge bath feeling. Called the police. Hey, something's going on. She's like, hey, it gotta happen on that particular moment and second for this to happen. Try to call back, busy signal. Then all of a sudden I'm chilling over here. There is 2007. They're yelling, you out, you out. Then I get to hear wild shit. California pops up. Bums. Nigga claiming 7-4 Hoover Crip. And then criminals. Nigga, he was like, I don't know about the rest, nigga, but I'm a Crip. Yo, I got some ecstasy pills. Just touched down from California. And everybody's running around. Hey, look at the girls are streaking. Hey, blah, blah, blah. It's getting it in. Then all of a sudden, it's underneath the apartment. Moaning. Call the police. Hey, it sounds like some very young females kicking it with some very old man. Boom, go tell the management. Boom, but it's some Chicano, Prop 203, Prop 300. Right, Chicanos looking out for Chicanos. Dude got a green card. He's like, I'm 20-something. Boom. Call the police. Hey, this thing's going down. Guess what the police do? We'll get you in touch with a sergeant. Hangs up on me. I call back, busy signal. Come back. So I start to smoking cigarettes. I go and buy me a pack of Newports. I'm smoking these cigarettes. It keeps happening. You're out. You're out. And they keep doing the most. Ecstasy pills. They streaking. They going ham. And then I had the feeling that they were popping ecstasy pills in my system. I woke up warm. So I went back over to this nigga that's a 7-4 Hoover Crip. And I'm like, hey, what's up, nigga? I got $100. Let me get those pills. He looks over my shoulders and he says, hey, they somewhere around here. So now I'm stressed. So now I'm stressing over here. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I used to smoke Sherman today. And when I first met this nigga, I was like, oh yeah, that's what I do. And they getting it on. I'm like depressing. So while they getting it on and I'm out, and it's like, your cops ain't doing shit. I'm on the south side yelling. They yelling red light district. They yelling red light district. Get stopped on baseline. In Central. Cops let me go home and shit. So I'm over here and I'm smoking, I'm getting high and the motherfucker, and they doing it. So that's all I did is smoke. I never popped an ecstasy pill. They hit the block at 15 with some female. They switched the name in the 7th or 8th grade. You get that shit? They got the ecstasy pills. And yada die and all that shit hit the block, other than in the 80s when the bull came. So I don't know nothing about no ecstasy. They ain't pop no pills, don't know how to roll. Hey, didn't know. Hey, if you're rolling and you eat, you're rolling. You drink water, you're rolling. You're starving, you're rolling. You got to go through the whole 12 or some odd hours. Hey, caught the image. Hey, I'm asleep. I keep on, you know, when you have that dream and you see the doors wide open, and then all of a sudden I kept this image and I'm looking from the side and I see this fat girl wearing these blue capris, Hawaiian top and bottoms, hopping on my dick and top a pill in there, and then this light-skinned short dude opens my door and sees her. Same voice in the background. Oh, we gonna send them to your area. Uh-oh. But this is what, 2007? This is 2008. Remember, Bolo. God. 27. And then the night. I died June 19th, getting a car accident. Didn't know I had ecstasy pill, ripped it out. Hey, what is this? Boom, that EMT died. Hey, one of the nurses, hey, officer, hey, nurse, wipe it on my shirt. One of those nurses died. Hey, they saline solution me. If there was Sherm in my system, it got rid of the Sherm. Now I'm sitting there, mom's drop off some clothes. I'm like, hey, I'm hungry. Ask for some food. Now, you remember, I never rolled because it's a party drug and you ain't partying. So I'm sitting here at this good place that he said in 2009. And I'm sitting there and I start eating the food. Now I'm rolling and they kick me out for acting inappropriate. Security guard says, hey, they look like they drugged your nephew or some shit. Couldn't stay there, had a problem because they don't have to come to my aid. You know that, Asperger's and Vital Records. Hey, some bullshit happened over there with some bullshit. Oh yeah, retirement home bullshit. Oh, no, you know, drop them off. Boom, got dropped off. Fell asleep. I'm rolling off of ecstasy like in Canada. Left the door unlocked. Obviously, I had a problem thinking people running in and high off this drug that takes insecurity away, and the door is unlocked because they gonna break in anyway, or the management's gonna unlock the door and open the motherfucker anyway and shit. And I fall asleep. I wake the fuck up and I'm rolling hard. Ugh! Go over here to the local store and think if I missed the scanner, I could get past there. Boom. Get busted. Hey, cop is there. I'm telling him, hey, I'm high off some drugs. I don't know. They drugged me. And then he's like, hey, you look complacent. Takes me down to their station. Then this officer that used to be over here who asked the person with the boots, what is your beef with that kid? He's sitting there and he's taking everything. And guess what day it is today? It's June the 20th. 2008. But on record, they got it as June the 25th or the 30th. You know? So I pull out the pill and I ask him, it's a brand new full pill. I was like, they drugged me. I don't know what the fuck this is. Can you hold me for 24 hours? He sits there, thinks. He said no. Pop the pill back in my mouth. He lets me go. I sit at the bus stop. I start rolling. Hop on the bus. I'm headed back over here to the family crib. I wipe the pill off on my shirt. I get back, knock at the door. I'm sitting there. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, drop them back off. I get dropped back the fuck off. I go in. I lay down. Boom. I wake up. I got blurry vision. I can't see shit. I'm euphoric. I'm high than a motherfucker. Yeah, well, long story short. Hey, let's take you down to 4th Avenue. They didn't have any DNA on swab. Compromised. Hey, Officer Glendale, can I drop you away? No. Hey, we snuck in some drugs. Didn't know how. Never knew I was off the drugs until what? Well, according to everything and how it goes, legally, there's no contest. There's no reason for investigation. You have no defense. You ain't high. Oh, check the dookie. We got you. 2006, I didn't know about this MLK March. All I know is I was there. They started running. I turned around and walked away. Simple and plain. I didn't know they was over here. Child molester, he did this, but we had him drugged off this drug and blah, blah, blah. We got the big cock. And all this other bullshit. You know, that's when they set it up. And then on the tape two, the low end. Oh, yeah, I'm going to set this cat up. Yeah. When I had the red car, we driving around. Who knew that this person was older than me? Because they was tall when I was only a couple months old. You know what I'm saying? In another state headed towards Washington, D.C. or Washington State. It was a stop off before the Bride of Chucky. And guess what they got touched on? They wanted to touch and become. Wow. Wow. So we know who one of the open the door is. Hey, LLC Hoover. That's the twin. Hey, take the man. That's third. Bullshit occurs, right? And then he pop up out here and shit. Shot happens. Hey, got doo-doo on her ass and end up twerking it in somebody's face and boom, you know. So I'm going ham. Then after that shit, hey, we have nothing on trial, blah, blah, blah. Hey, here goes one plea. Internet dies. Hey, no 2, no 3. Then we go to court and he says, I requested to bring back the first plea. Boom. And then he's expository, the very bad thing to do. Without your rights, fuck your rights. I don't need you here. You don't need to know what's going on with your case. Hey, he gets me into the booth. Hey, he tells me what I want to hear. This is what I'm going to tell the judge. This is what. Mono penal codes, remember that, right? For paralegals, it's NAFA. Gets me to sign the plea. I sign the plea, gets in front of the judge. Who is that judge? And what does he tell the judge? Compare the booth to. Right, but I didn't know nothing about the court, right? Because remember, let me see, 6th grade, Cops Mesa, 7th grade, Beyond the Dolls, 8th grade, Beyond the Dolls, 9th, nothing, 10th, nothing, we don't want you in school, Job Corps, GCC, PC, financial aid, Farquad, all that shit. Hey, Bean Dead Party, Cali. There was 2 people dancing there, okay? So all that shit goes down like that, and it's focused, and I'm trying to cope with it. I can't do anything about it because, Hey, we blocked you. We got to make it admissible. We're not going to make it admissible. We didn't hear nothing. Uniform reports to Criminology 101. Right. So I take Criminology 101, find out about the uniform reports, and find out why I got hung up on. So the FBI don't get involved. Well, I didn't know. No, that's what I figured. Not MLK 2006. We gonna set your ass up, slander. You know. And all this bullshit is going down. And you notice all these people crib blood, and these is all undercovers here. Boom. This is like a free fall. Go ahead and get your shit out. And they was like, yeah, we just cops. Yeah, got a couple of umongwa. Parlez anglais. You know, some Haitian Creole Moors out here. Right, because on take two, people is over here, and then we noticed, hey, they wasn't over here in the apartment. I stayed over here in this brick apartment. They didn't have hot water for 8 months. Section 8 dropped it. Then I moved, and I moved over here. So I stayed there for a year and a half. It's good to where I re-signed with the lease. Then guess who pops up over there on Blood Tip? So, boy, Vice Lord, nigga, Blood. Woo! All the Crips and supposed to be criminals pop up together. They're supposed to be enemy sets. Oh, this Rich Rollin. Oh, this Hoover. Oh, this Chocolate City, nigga. Oh, this folk. Oh, this neighborhood killer, nigga. This gangster killer, nigga. They all band together. What's up, nigga? Yeah. We Crips. Then the escalation of it. Oh, toss one of these things. All the people invited. Hey, I'm walking over here. I'm looking at your place, Joe. Hey, won't you help me go get this work? I'm the parole officer. Camera? Uh-oh. Then as I moved, I didn't know what happened. I'm asleep, right? Hey, you dead asleep in the middle. Hey, Job Corp. Hey, you could be up all you want. You pass out and then you wake up. That in-between time. Hey, that in-between time, huh? Nope. You're just a child molester to us. Uniform report. Hey, after a certain amount, the FBI gets involved. Busy signal. Then as soon as them uniform reports is done, tweet, bird. As soon as the 6 is called, I don't give a fuck. You don't know who the fuck they is. They undercovers. They whatever. And years later, you hear do. FBI. Do you got a search warrant? No. Do. And in these houses that got shot up and people got shot in, there's probably some new people from another state. Hey, you want to get in with the CIA? Oh. If you don't remember me as a kid, they needed 10 million just to stay up and going. Hey, they wanted you to spend your retirement for it. Hey, let's get it that you got sent here to try to run some shit because you got fired. Hey, let's say they got fired. They know how to write up tips and informants. Hey, but they're skilled, trained agents. They got fired. Can you explain to me what they plan on doing and how they gonna get, hey, we just scammed your ass for 30 years and you thought it was a real bank. Hey, LGBTQs, privacy, high school, grade school. Hey, what's up? This LGBTQs, they had the most privacy ever, so I wonder who the fuck the undercovers are. Now let's think about this. You're heterosexual. You're not with the LGBTQs. You're not none of that shit. And all of a sudden, this fine-ass lesbian comes up and tries to holler at you. Ugh! Years later, y'all get married. Instead of keeping her for C, she looks nasty. Divorce. Oops. Worst case scenario, something happens to the kids. And you get busted for some shit. Boom. Hey, you're a heterosexual female. Then this guy that you like that he's homosexual comes up and tries to holler at you. Ugh! Up, you get up, you grow, hey, you got kids, he tries to get you fat and nasty, so nobody wants you. Then you come to find out the people that's teaching them like big, fat, nasty people, Hey, don't nobody really like this. I'm not what you like. Years later, hey, words. We found out reading about reversals. They can't talk about weed. They can't talk about coke. They can't talk about alcohol. They can't talk about whores and shit. So they gotta make up exotic names. Hey, I'm a kid. Hey, I get targeted by these certain people who they wanted me to be. And they was, hey, let's smoke this square. Let's smoke this butt. Females don't want that. Ugh. Not cigarettes. Let's go get some cigarettes. Let's go get some squares, bro. Let's go get some butts. Because we're illegal kids. We're not 18. Just like, hey, we get older. Hey, let's go get some bud, homie. Let's go get some drink. Hey, sir, you think you could buy me some alcohol? Hey, sir, you think you could buy me a bottle of that scissor? Hey, what's up? I want to go to the penitentiary. I got kicked out of school years ago. Ugh. Hey, I wanted to finish school and go to the university. You know? Getting waved by at, going to these off-brand schools. Since a juvenile, right? So after 6, I bumped my head. Hey, now shit's latching and there was nobody. Hey, 16, hey, nobody. 17, hey, 26, hey, 36, no. Hey, to those older cats, hey, you saying me, hey, until they was 31, you ain't got no right to that. Then it's like it's hood. It's this. Then I just tell you about the hood and this. When you round, when Cali said y'all can't be representing the blood of the Crip, our shit, cause you fucking with our pay. Hey, yeah, it's been 24 years, nigga. We've been. You know how hard it is. You found somebody just switched. Hey, you guys got traded. You was the rip runners crippers. You got traded to the Bloods. Hey, Blood, it's all good. Ugh. So you proved it was an act. It's just an act. I just said that. I'll switch in a second. Ugh. Hey, we mortal enemies for over 1,000-year West. Ugh, fingertip. The same one we wipe our butthole with. Bible lecture engineers. Can you tell me how we do? Hey, let me see. If I need this clay too much, it'll be hard. If I need this dough too much, it'll be too coarse and hard. If I don't need it enough, it is not gonna rise. Hey, wipe my ass, never wash my fingers. You wiped your ass, never wash your fingers. Eat a certain specific type of food. We mortal enemies. Hey, West Side. We apply pressure, heat, then go and touch people. West. Hey, it was sort of like the East Coast. Who was they booting? West Coast people. Trying to keep the East Coast around. Hey. We just straight from the NY. We from your hood, but we only looking out, hey, yo. Now that I'm OG, yeah, we don't get rid of all that shit, nigga. We from the NY, nigga. It's the East Coast. Yeah, it's the hood. Fuck the West Coast. It's all about the East. Hey, what's up? We hungry. We found. Yeah. See how you got put there, put down, and put out, and all the people that popped in from the East Coast. Look, I got something to say. I'm here. You here? Hey, look at you. Ain't got this anyways. You can go. And since I touched down and been like that, then you find out why they're not there. OCD did the same shit over there. They said you gonna go get your okay. Hey, bring the system with me too, and rip it from them. Go figure. That's my financial aid, yeah. For what? Hey, airsoft. Hey, some more fake shit. Hey, haven't you noticed? Hey, we all here, we the reserve. Hey, did they say we just shipped the troops off for the continent's protection to another country? Oh, hey, how you doing? They gone. Hey, we here. They ain't even supposed to be here since the 80s. Oh, the shit I did to you, federal crimes.